testing. It works. Just get this away. Working. That's where we are headed, to my some of my houses. So I own in Sweden these here multi-family homes. These two block buildings are quite nice actually. They run really well and I got plenty of people wanting to live here. So we're doing good. Financially, I've also owned them for quite a few years. I think 2015 and 17 or something like that. And then right here in the middle, this part here is with the gravel parking and everything, is a separate lot. Sorry, this is a lot going on. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are at our multi-family properties in Sweden. Some of them anyways. They are two. One is here and the other one is there. And then there's a separate lot right here where we're walking. And as they're doing fairly well, we are interested in expanding here. So this here is a separate lot, this one here. And we've been thinking about building one more house on this part here. And that's coming up within the next few years, hopefully. But before we get to that, we've decided to add a unit to this building here. So altogether, ideally, there'd be, in this one, there's 3 apartments today, 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs. And I'm going to add, with my wife, we're going to add 1 more here on this extension. And then on the other apartment building that I have across the hedge here, you can probably see it through the trees somewhere. Sorry for the wait, I know there's a hole here. The other one we own is here. So this one has 1 apartment on top, 2 on the second floor, and then a big restaurant on the complete bottom floor. And then ideally on that gravel lot and over there we want to add a new house. So there'll be 3 houses, and in the new house we'd probably put 4 apartments. And with that we'd have 4 apartments and 4 apartments plus the restaurant all together in one little area. I also have a big lot here, so I would love to add more to this property if we could, but it's hard with the regulations to get any permits to do anything interesting with all this land. Now we're gonna go have a look at the storage unit right up here to see, or it is a storage unit today, and I want to show you what we're planning to do. So way back, this used to be I actually think it was a butcher. So he built a really fancy apartment up there for himself, and down here he had a shop and a butchery and warehouse. And this here used to be the deck used to be a loading dock for trucks that made deliveries to his store. And then go up here. So I have one apartment in here, and we're changing tenants right now. They'll be moving in now, mid-July. And then I'm gonna add one more here because we already have a lot of the stuff prepared. So I'm gonna add to the building, if we can, about 20 square meters, this new section that we would build out here. And then there's about 20 square meters in there, so the new apartment would be 40 square meters. And I have drawings, so I'll show you a drawing of what we're thinking right here. And then we're also working on the drawings for the whole house, as we have already started the building permit to the county. And they demand quite a bit of paperwork before we get it all done. So in here we have focus there, an old ventilation system that's no longer in use, so we can take that out. We have sewer in the floor, and it's an insulated floor with hot and cold water coming up from the basement. So we would build a bathroom here in the corner, pretty much following the old walls that are nudged out in the floor, to make shower, toilet, sink in here. And then out here would have like most likely a kitchen here, dining area ish, and then a kitchen along the wall, maybe along the wall here, I'm thinking. And then there'd be a full size glass window there to let some light in. And then we're gonna knock the wall down from here to here, and then build the extension out, like straight out from the window here to the right, and have it come back. So it would come back, like go out from the window there, and then come back into here and follow the fence back. And when you enter this new apartment, you'd be walking up your stairs here, turn around, and the entry to the new apartment would be straight in here. And then you'll have a bedroom in that further end and a little entryway, and then you could merge into this here living room, kitchen, bathroom area. And given how much of it is already done and prepped for, we are hopefully going to be able to do this relatively cheap. A lot less costs involved with redoing this and using what's already here. Since we have electricity available from the basement, we'll put this on a separate meter. And we have the water and electricity available from the basement, and we have the radiators and heating system big enough to have capacity to add all this on to the same system. So there's relatively few costs involved with all that. And this part I'm going to site build using local contractors. So if we get going, hopefully this autumn, I can give you some updates on that and show you how it all works out. But yeah, add a big box here, same architectural style as the existing house there, and then use the part in there, and then just split this here porch or the deck so they get about half each, the two renters in the two units. And then we will have added one more unit. So look at that. And hopefully, roughly cost-wise, we want to try to keep it below 500,000 Swedish crowns, below $50,000 even, but yeah, around 500,000 Swedish crowns or $50,000, and we're hoping to make from this unit at least $6,000-7,000 a year in rental income. So the return on investment on this unit is actually looking really good, especially since the average ROI on buildings sold in this area is probably closer to 4% or something like that. So if we can do this build and land somewhere around like 12, that's really good by today's standard. And then on top of this one, when it's done, we have the opportunity to build another one over here. So what do you think of that?